Good day or good evening, whatever quadrant of the galaxy you're in, folks. Y'all see the title of this here. Now, it's kind of it's it's funny because number one is Beetlejuice, so y'all notice ever since Beetlejuice then lost the re-election, she won't go away. She won't go away. But to say in her defense, that's not the proper words. The media won't go away either. Because apparently they following her around wherever they see her to stick a camera and a microphone in her freaking mug. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this get this show on the road. And oh boy, yeah, let's just do it, y'all. Y'all see what it says. Former mayor Lori Lightfoot urges Texas Governor Greg Abbott, that's my governor, to halt transports of migrants to Chicago. Now, forget the fact that Chicago is a sanctuary city. Look what's his name? Adams in New York City done the same thing. He crying about it. You're a sanctuary city. Then they start shipping them to Canada. And a lot of them was saying they didn't want to go to Canada. We don't want to go to Canada. We want to stay in America. And he is like, tough. You going to Canada, eh? So brush up on your Canadian. Hand them, hockey jerseys and all kind of other stuff. Hartford Whalers, Edmonton Oilers, may as well. And they play football up there too. Well, football with the feet and football with the pig skin, which really ain't a pig, but I digress. Look at this person here. She sent Governor Greg Abbott a letter basically complaining, saying what he's doing is inhumane by sending migrants from a state that isn't a sanctuary state. But I mean, let's be realistic. Texas, we're everything, but just not in the sense of the word, but because we have millions of them here, and which is nothing new here, but just because it ain't nothing new don't mean it is right. So whoever Ryan Johnson is said today, Lightfoot sent a letter to Governor Greg Abbott urging his administration to stop the inhumane and dangerous action of busing migrants to Chicago. Yeah, because it sure as hell wasn't dangerous coming through Central America from El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and even Mexico, and coming through Mexico to get here. Of course, that's not dangerous. We don't care about that. We just care about the danger of y'all riding on air-conditioned charter buses with a bathroom and comfort and accommodations, Wi-Fi and everything. Yeah, I don't think they thought that out. Let's go ahead and look at this doc, y'all. Sometimes Twitter don't even let me on. It'll knock my butt smooth off. Okay. To Greg Abbott, the city of Chicago is aware that the state of Texas is planning to resume busing individuals and families to cities throughout the United States, including Chicago, starting Monday, May the 1st, which was 3 days ago. I am yet again appealing to your better nature and asking that you stop this inhumane and dangerous act. You ain't nobody. You lost. You ain't never been nobody to me, but I don't live in Chicago. But anyway, let me just plow through this. Since we began responding to the arrival of migrants sent by your delegation in August 2022, We have shouldered the responsibility of caring for more than 8,000 men, women, children with no resources of their own. Send them back to Mexico, send them back south of the border, but you ain't gonna do that. You're a sanctuary city, remember? Number one, 8,000. 8,000? 8,000? You know what we call that in Texas? Tuesday. The heck are you talking about? But anyway, these people, they wouldn't make it down here. They wouldn't make it. They wouldn't. Nearly all the migrants have been in dire need of food, lie, water, lie, clothing, lie, and many need extensive medical care. Now that may be true, but food, water, and clothing, no, they have all of that. You ought to see the amenities at the transfer station. I've done a video on it. Down in over there in San Antonio. You ought to see the amenities that they have. Beetlejuice, you full of it. Some of the individuals you placed on buses were women in active labor, and some were victims of sexual assault. A lot of them are victims of sexual assault before they even came across the freaking border. Do you know what goes on down there? Do you know what a grape tree is? I've seen 3 of them with my own eyes. The first one I saw, I didn't know what it was. Somebody had to kick game to me. The next time I saw 2 more, I knew what it was. I ain't gonna explain it. Y'all can look it up. I'm telling you, look, oh boy. None of these urgent needs were addressed in Texas. Instead, these individuals and families were packed onto buses and shipped across the country like freight without regard to their personal circumstances. Yeah, just like they came here to Texas without regard to their personal circumstances. What's the difference? It's a shorter trip from Texas to Chicago than it is from South America to here. Chicago is a welcoming city, then stop complaining. And we collaborate with the county, state, and community partners to rise to this challenge, but your lack of consideration or coordination in the attempt to cause chaos and score political points has, I don't know what political points you're going to, he's the governor. I mean, we ain't in election season. Ain't no midterms over. Has resulted in a critical tipping point in our ability to receive individuals and family in a safe, orderly, and dignified way. We simply have no more shelter, spaces, or resources to accommodate an increase of individuals at this level with little coordination or care that does not pose a risk to them or others. If 8,000 is straining their system, we deal with, oh my goodness, are 8,000? I know by your actions that you either do not see or do not care about the trauma these migrants have already faced and continue to suffer under the humanitarian crisis that they have created. See, you got pronoun trouble there, that they have created. But she says that you have created, but it's not a you. Because, I can't relocate you if you are not here. Really, it's just that simple. Nick, yeah. See that? I need you to pick up that golf ball and put it there. What golf ball? There ain't no golf ball there? No. Then move it anyway. How can I move something that's not here? Yeah, I'm petty like that. I know you don't care, but I beseech you anyway. Treat these individuals with the respect and dignity that they deserve. He did. He sent them to Chicago and to DC and to New York to tell them to go to Chicago or to inhumanely bus them here is an enviable and misleading choice. Though I am sympathetic to the significant challenges that the border cities face, this situation is completely untenable. The national immigration problem will not be solved by passing on responsibility to other cities. Really? I need to clip that line right there. And every time when one of these blue-haired dimwits step up to me, I got this. Dang it. I just tipped my hand. Dang it. I got this. I will continue calling on federal government for more resources and support, as well as much needed policy changes. Yeah, like enforce the laws we got on the books and enforce the border, control the border. Just as I will call upon them to withhold all FEMA funding slated for Texas if charter buses resume coming to our city. Ooh, I didn't know she had that kind of stroke. Beetlejuice gonna tell Side Road Joe to withhold all FEMA funding to us. I didn't know she had that kind of stroke. Why didn't she use that stroke to get reelected? Governor Abbott, this is not a state versus state or city versus city problem. Now, that part is true. The immigration crisis is a national challenge. No, that you've made it a national challenge, something that shouldn't have been a national challenge. That requires national collaboration. No, it doesn't. For the good of our country and the individuals who are seeking safety and refuge, let's work together to find a real solution, like sending them back to where they can. Oh, I'm sorry. And the real solution will never be unilateral busing of migrants to cities like Chicago. Yeah, well, guess what? You're a sanctuary city. So yeah, you talking about changing to find a solution. Okay, you're a sanctuary city. You're not the mayor anymore. Stop talking. Suck it up, Buttercup. You're not the mayor anymore. No one cares what you think. Okay? So, folks, that's all I got. Tell me what you think. This one is, I mean, I just done it because, oh, what's going on here? Chicago police officer talks to Luis Cardona left and Andre Smith in February as they stand in the street and try to stop a Chicago Transit Authority bus from dropping asylum seekers off at the former James Wadsworth Elementary School at 6420 South University Avenue, which was converted into a temporary shelter for newly arrived immigrants. Lightfoot further blasted Abbott's plan that none of these urgent needs will be addressed. No. At a joint city council committee meeting on Friday, Chicago leaders said the city is currently facing 53 large shortfall in its attempt to care for the surge in immigrants. What do you think we deal with down here? Year after year after year after decade after decade. Flip out of here, Beetlejuice, and your city council committee of Chicago. In 2023, Chicago has received $0 from the federal government. You need to talk to your boy Side Road Joe about that. He the one let the deal expire due to the coof and opened the floodgates. So talk to your boy. Y'all on the blue team. You team blue. How many times I gotta tell y'all, when the blue team run out of adversaries to eat, they will turn inside and eat each other. Susie Park said. Still, Lightfoot says she will continue to call on the federal government for more resources and support, and tell them to send back some of that Ukraine money and some of that Afghanistan money, the billions that should have stayed here. The mayor added that she would also call on emergency funding to be withheld. Yeah, whatever. I know by all your actions. Yeah, we said that. Okay, that's it, y'all. Uh-oh. Iowa State football player from Chicago facing assault charge. Oh, boy. That ain't good, son. That ain't good. Rate, comment, share, subscribe. Goodbye.